You're watching NBC 25 News.
And welcome back, everyone. A local bakery lands a coveted spot in a prestigious catalog. Sadie explains why the taste of success is especially sweet for the owner of Crust in Fenton. Sadie?
And just a few years ago, Mike Green went from launching cars to launching a bakery, and his small business is growing, with one family recipe in particular now being shared with families all over the country. It's the melody that plays, interrupting the peace of night.
1 more minute.
At Crust in Fenton.
I believe Mike's grandmother's concoction here.
She was probably like Martha Stewart before her time.
Owner Mike Green's late grandma Tilly spent weekends with Green as a child, baking cinnamon rolls.
I feel like I'm a crack dealer for sugar.
After a year of tweaking, Grandma Tilly's addictive treats landed in the Williams-Sonoma catalog, shipping so far to 39 states.
Once they said we want to use your cinnamon roll, we were like high fives all around the kitchen.
It's a really big deal for any bakery, let alone one that's only been open for less than 3 years in a small mid-Michigan city.
People start coming in saying, oh my gosh, you're going to be in Williams-Sonoma.
Becoming Williams-Sonoma ready isn't a speedy process. While the finishing touches are placed on the rolls in the dead of night, they're given life in the first hours of light. Mike's grandmother's love for baking is incorporated in each one of these cinnamon rolls, and by ringing an antique from her farm. Each time the bell rings, he shares the love that they shared for baking with the entire community, and that bell rings every time bread comes out of the oven. Someone works in the bakery 22 out of 24 hours each day. The cinnamon rolls are just one of Crust's 140 different products, making it a big draw for Fenton.
This bakery is well known throughout Michigan. It's good for any community to have a local spot.
And a local product that's worth bragging about.
The famous cinnamon buns that Williams-Sonoma is now selling. They're delicious.
It's a memorable rhythm. The baking from scratch, natural, without preservatives. Mixed in a few secrets, a 32% butter brioche bread dough topped with a honey goo of sweet cream butter and spices. And there's something else, not quite as tangible.
When I smell those, it reminds me of my grandmother.
Making these cinnamon rolls stick, perhaps to the waistline.
They're sweet, they're low calorie. Well, I don't know about that.
And they stick somewhere else too, in the heart.
I feel her presence in the kitchen with me.
When Crust started with Williams-Sonoma, the company projected they'd sell 35 units of 6 cinnamon rolls in 3 months. They far surpassed those expectations, selling nearly 200 packages. Now they've earned another coveted spot in the Williams-Sonoma holiday catalog. Bill?
Certainly whet my appetite. I've got to pay him a visit.